Hello everyone, welcome to today's interview on a topic that all university students can relate to, which is friendship. Whether it's through group assignments, club meetings or late night dome talks, we all form new connections. But have you ever stopped to wonder what makes us draw to certain people more than others? Today, we are unpacking that through attraction theory, a key concept in communication and psychology. And joining me are 5 insightful guests, each with a unique perspective and how they understand about the attraction theory and how they explain the techniques we form in university lifestyle. So let's go. Let's move into the video by exploring the guests from this university. Okay, let's go. Hi. Today we are exploring about some students' opinions about the attraction theory. So, can I ask you one question and can you answer it?
One question?
Yes.
Okay, I guess.
Okay. My question is, could you start by introducing us to what is attraction theory and why it is relevant to university students?
Okay, so attraction theory. I think before we go further and deeper with the issue of everything, I think we should know the foundation first, which is what is the attraction theory. So, attraction theory is first developed in the 1970s by researchers like Don Byrd and Jared Claw, where they explores why people are drawn to one another. It is rooted in social psychology and is closely linked to interpersonal communication, as it explains how relationships form and develop through interaction. This theory then reinforced by psychologist named Samuel Frenning. So the key points included in this attraction theory are mutual influence, where attraction is a two-way process where both individuals contribute to feelings of love or affection. And then the theories and models that also explain about this theory. The first one is reinforcement effect model, which people are attracted to those who are associated with positive experiences or rewards. The second one is the social exchange theory, which is relationships are evaluated based on perceived costs and benefits, with people seeking fairness and reward. And the third theory, which explains about this theory, is evolutionary theory, where physical traits signal reproductive health, influencing mate selection from a biological perspective. The determinants of attraction is proximity, reciprocity, physical attractiveness, and similarity. So I think to understanding these theories provides valuable insights into the foundations of human relationships, especially within university life, which is important for emotional well-being and social fulfillment. And then I think attraction theory is now considered a branch of interpersonal communication theory because relationships are created and strengthened through interaction, I think.
That's a clear and good explanation from you, and thank you for the explanations. Okay guys, now let's move into how this theory plays out in the university settings. Okay, let's go. Hi. So we are exploring about students' explanation and point of view about the attraction theory. So can I ask you some questions about the attraction theory? So could you please give some answers for it? Okay, my question is, could you give us some real life explanation how friendship form based on attraction theory?
Yeah, sure. Here are some real life examples of how friendship form based on attraction theory. According to proximity, friends made through shared living spaces. So here are some examples. A girl named Aina, she was in her first year and she was assigned to a dormitory with 30 other students. And she had never met any of them before, but she keeps seeing a student named Priya in her shared kitchen every morning. And after the several conversation and meetings, they end up being together and like studying together and became close friends. And this example shows how proximity or being physically near someone repeatedly, which increases comfort and familiarity. This leads to a formation of how her friendship works, and which is a core idea in attraction theory. On the other hand, according to similarity, connection through shared interests. There was a guy named Ravi and Amir. They actually both met in their engineering courses, and then they both realized that they were really passionate about robotics, and they started working together in a club, robotic club, under their university. And over the time, they began hanging out outside of class and became close friends. And this shows how similarity works, such as shared interests, hobbies, goals, which helps people feel more connected with each other and build a trust and strong foundation for lasting friendship.
Okay, so did you mention some of your friends' name, right? Okay, they are from these universities?
They are from this university.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. It's a great insight, which is it is so true what our second guest shared about the attraction theory. So proximity and shared experience do shape our early bonds. So let's move to the third guest. Hi, excuse. So we are exploring about the attraction theory among university students. So I have a question for you. So can you please share your thoughts about the attraction theory? Okay, my question is, can you share about critical analysis of the theory's strength, which is the attraction theory, strength and limitations?
Okay. When we examine in attraction theory in practice, it's become clear that while the framework has value, it also has an important limitation, especially in how friendship actually form and develop in real world settings like schools or university lives. The theory suggests that friends are driven by three key factors: proximity, similarity, and periodic liking. Each of these plays a role, but none function in isolation, and they don't always guarantee meaningful connection. Let's start with the proximity. Yes, it's begin physical, close to someone, can increase the chances of interaction, but proximity alone doesn't lead to deep, lasting friendship. Fair and Law's 2022 studies on classroom sitting found that while students who sit near each other are more likely to interact, those interactions only to lead friendship when they involve shared experience, like working on something together or navigating challenges. So the quality of interaction matter far more than simple physical closeness. Similarity or homophily is another key element. When tend to bond with people who share our interests, value or backgrounds, it increases comfort and initial support. But critically, this can lead to social fragmentation, since Simro and Turner 2017 point out that people often self-segregate into like-minded groups, which is limit diversity and exposure to different perspectives. That's the real issue in educational environment that's aimed to foster open-minded and inclusions. That's all.
Okay. Thank you, and it's amazing. Your answer is very explained about my questions. So thank you. Okay, what our third guest shared is it really highlights the importance of going beyond surface level attraction. So that leads us perfectly into our next topic, which is self-disclosure and emotional reciprocity. So let's move on. So we are doing some explore university students about the attraction theory among our university lifestyle setting. So can I ask you one question about the self-disclosure and emotional reciprocity? So can you please explain about it? The question is, how do these factors, which is the self-disclosure and emotional reciprocity, contribute to lasting friendships?
For the question about the what again? Self-disclosure. Okay. I believe that I have read somewhere the social penetration theory about self-disclosure. Self-disclosure is about opening up about our thought, feelings, and experiences. And according to social penetration theory, written by Upman and Taylor 1973, closeness is built over time through deeper layers of sharing. For example, during group projects or late night talks, or even when we are talking, we are sharing the same lengths and closure. That emotional vulnerability builds trust. So that is the simple definition of self-closure. And reciprocity also matters. And it means when someone listens to us, support us, and shows they care, we feel valued. Referring to Montoya and INSCO 2008, noted that this emotional give and take strengthens long-term relationships. So, Okay. So to answer your question about self-disclosure and reciprocity in friendship, lasting university friendship are based not just on proximity, but on emotional openness and mutual respect that we will get from understanding self-disclosure and reciprocity. Thank you. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, sure. That's a great explanation by what's your name? Okay, Fatin. So let's we move on to the next guest. Okay, let's we move into the first guest of our discussion today. Okay, let's go. Hi, excuse me. So we are doing some exploration in our university based on our attraction theory. So can you please explain about the attraction theory based on my question in your point of view?
Sure.
So my question is, in the modern twist, in the age of Zoom group chats and DMs, how does the attraction theory still apply? And what's your take?
Theory, it means like you want to build connection with other people, right? So especially when the pandemic comes, it makes us as human find another alternative to stay connected. That's why digital communication has become very popular right now, especially with the existence of Zoom, Google Classroom, and other social media platforms. And since during the pandemic, there is a lot of problem in students trying to learn, especially when coming to school. So by having this digital platform, it gives students opportunity to learn through internet, and through that, students has built an adaptation towards building connection with other people, even though they are entirely online. So yeah, there's a lot of us that have built a lot of friendship entirely on social media. Yeah, that's all. That's why attraction theory still applies even though with digital communication.
Wow, it's fascinating how even digital connection can mirror real life psychological patterns. So thank you. Let's quickly recap what we have learned today from this discussion, from this exploration from our university students. So first of all, we have learned proximity gives us the opportunity to connect each other. Then similarity builds mutual understanding, and physical appearance may spark first impression, but it's emotionally connection that lasts. Then self-disclosure and reciprocity are key to trust. And digital tools, when used meaningfully, also foster real friendships. While attraction theory is a helpful framework, we must remember that human connection is complex and shaped by our values, personalities, and lived experiences. To our viewers, thank you for tuning in. We hope this conversation gave you new insights into attraction theory and how our friendships and bonds form and grow, especially in the university lifestyle. So until next time, stay tuned. Bye bye.